Hi Dr. Katie. I'm Katie Brantley and I'm going to be doing my little extra credit video on cellular respiration. So here's my little cell that I drew. This is the cell, here's the mitochondria. So cellular respiration has 4 steps: glycolysis, pyruvate processing, the citric acid cycle, and ETC, which is the electron transport chain. So glycolysis, it happens in the cytosol outside of mitochondria, so it just happens in the cytoplasm of the cell, and that's where glucose is phosphorylated. It needs 2 ATP and glucose to start, and then the products are 4 ATP, but 2 of those, like, it has a net of 2 ATP. 2 pyruvates and NADH. Next is the pyruvate processing, which takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. That is where NAD plus is reduced, which oxidizes pyruvates into acetate. The reactants for that are 2 pyruvates, and then the products are 2 acetyl-CoAs, carbon dioxide, and NADH. The third step is the Krebs cycle, or the citric acid cycle, which also takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. That happens 6 times. It's basically just like a big circle of NAD plus switching to NADH, ADP to ATP, FAD to FADH, and vice versa for all of those. So just kind of switch back and forth. The reactant for that is acetyl-CoA, and the products are carbon dioxide, 2 ATPs, NADH, and FADH2. Next is the electron transport chain, which takes place in the like inner mitochondrial membrane, so in between, like the membrane space, so in between the outer and inner membranes, in that little space there. That's where electrons move, like, through proteins, and they release energy at each carrier protein. Yeah, the electrons release energy at each carrier protein. That makes sense. The reactants for that are NADH, FADH2, and oxygen, and then the products are 25 ATP for that, and water, which isn't like a main product, it's just kind of a byproduct of that process. So that one is 25 ATP, and in total, out of all of cellular respiration, you get 29 ATP out of it. That's pretty much all I have for that. I did cellular respiration because I feel like I had a little bit of a better grip on it right now than photosynthesis, just because, I don't know, I'm still shaky on both, but I feel like I've had more time to, like, kind of get to understand that a little more. Yeah, so have a good night, day, morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. Thank you for the extra credit opportunity. This is awesome. I'm so glad that you did this, because I feel like for this exam I'm definitely gonna need as much extra credit as I can get. Thank you. That's all.